Even though the mausoleum for former Presidents Chiang Kai-shek and Ching-kuo was completed more than 17 years ago, the remains of the father and son have still not been interred at the new Taipei site. Instead, the two former leaders' remains are at separate locations in Taiwan with their fate in limbo. For their part, the Chiangs' last requests were to be buried in China. But this has been difficult to realize, to say the least. Scholars and independence activists are now calling on the government to bury them in the mausoleum. They also pointed to the Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall, which houses a large bronze statue of the older Chiang. They said transitional justice should be implemented without delay and that the hall should house a democratic organization.
We believe that
the Taiwanese government should clearly deal with the remains of the two Chiangs. They can be relocated to Wuzhi Mountain Military Cemetery, and they can be given a place that gives them much respect, a special area. In addition, there's the bronze statue of Chiang Kai-shek and the Memorial Hall. We think the bronze statue must go. And then after this, we can keep the Memorial Hall building. After a few adjustments, we can convert it to a democratic agency or the Legislative Yuan. The Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall actually amounts to the deification of an individual. Of course its name needs to be changed. That's the most fundamental thing. This also applies to our national currency, our roads, anything that's got his name on it, along with images and bronze statues of him. I think these are all things that need to be changed little by little.
The administration of pro-independence President Chen Shui-bian spent 31.42 million NT building the mausoleum devoted to the Chiangs. It was completed in 2005. However, the attitude of some members of the Chiang family, along with complex political factors, have prevented the late president's remains from being relocated there. Chuan-hsin, head of the pro-independence Taiwan Society, thinks that compared with spending nearly 50 million NT a year to maintain the empty mausoleum, it's much better to have the remains of the two Chiangs interred in it as soon as possible. He adds the two former presidents should be given a state funeral complete with courtesies such as lowering the flag at half-staff.